Buyers can damage items.
Please share. I know you're not afraid to share your thoughts, and we want to hear them.
Walmart, Amazon, Target. Buyers open up those products and accidentally damage them in the process of opening them, and the retailer has to take it back.
Fix the essentials.
Because the short answer is we don't know.
Year of addressing a lot of those questions and answers today as we go through the next few minutes. So I would like to hear, and hopefully you would like to hear.
Great question. I mean, it's hard to believe for me that I've been back 6 or 7 months. It goes really fast. One-time things. Internet sales tax, which for most sellers hasn't had a big impact, but for some sellers whose businesses were really engaged in tax arbitrage has been tough. eBay is not in bad shape, but we have a lot of work. But how we're engaging with sellers, I've gotten a lot of sort of like conspiracy emails in the last couple of weeks. So I got rid of eBay Open, and we can touch on that later if you want. But it's going to take some time.
This year we're not doing eBay Open. We always want to be as transparent as we can with our sellers. They're our partners. eBay is in a state of transition and losing market share. We've said buyers' expectations are changing, which they are, and eBay gave the new market a try. And I think they're referring to a lot of, fast shipping, free returns on everything, right? But the used market has been growing. We've seen an influx of competitors of late, but eBay is still a major player. I think if eBay focused on the used market where buyers aren't obsessed with delivery speed, eBay could start to grow again. And eBay needs to support used sellers. Is eBay willing to work with us to rebuild eBay? It's a lot of eBay in there.
Yeah,
a lot of eBay here.
I love the question, and to answer it fully, the 35 minutes and 27 seconds I have left wouldn't be enough time.
I think I'm in 8 different Facebook groups.
Right. Some sellers love being first and be guinea pig. The 25-cent per item fee is an egregious fee increase that will eliminate high-volume, low-cost sellers.
I laugh and hesitate a little bit. There's also a top question that came up in my December AMA on the board.
Yeah.
I see no reason why we'd be ramping payments without having a solution in place for sellers that are selling multiple items in an order. Can't tell you today what the solution is specifically, because the short answer is we don't know.
Remember, item specifics are what further index your listing in search, right? It's what helps describe the item in more detail. Offers to buyers was huge. You are actually doing over 1 million offers a day.
On one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, somebody said I made an offer, but weeks ago, and they forgot about it, and all of a sudden it converted.
Right,
so
exactly. And I'm going to get a little more about how we're, unhooking that even more to take advantage of this amazing capability. And we're going to show you which listings are missing the required and recommended aspects. So again, calling attention to the actions you need to take to, again, improve the quality of the listing. So we're going to turn off the old TerraPeak.com platform, and it's actually going to be enhanced even further.
And then a little bit of noise around kind of people creating multiple accounts. So
we call fix the essentials. This is vacation settings. We know that it's really an out-of-office assistant. That is a major thing that we want to solve and are going to solve this year. Another example might be that Bear is limited to 500 listings at a time, and so we know that's hard to use when you're managing thousands of listings and you want to edit them in bulk. But a lot of it is to partner with you. We actually have created an email address called sdsupport@ebay.com. Now, with respect to checkout and invalid addresses, but I want to reassure you that sellers, can cancel those transactions without any impact to your seller performance, and an incorrect buyer address is not considered a defect.
SNAS, or significantly not as described, possible to make buyers provide substantial proof, such as photos. Many sellers can't afford to offer free returns. Buyers get around this by clicking SNAD, even when that is not the case. It takes time to fight these for sellers and for eBay. And there's risk of negative feedback, which we know is a big concern for all of you out there. So, any updates on these claims and seller protections that you can share?
If you are selling a new in-box 30-inch TV, you're going to have a retail standard return policy. That is what the reality is in that space. Guess what? Walmart, Amazon, Target, buyers open up those products and accidentally damage them in the process of opening them, and the retailer has to take it back. I'm not necessarily a fan of trying to put more proof, because the problem is, on Facebook, you can see or maybe it was on Reddit, I saw someone like, oh, well, I know it wasn't damaged, but then I think they cut the pants to send them back to me. Buyers can damage items.
Please share. I know you're not afraid to share your thoughts, and we want to hear them.
So we're ready to turn off oldterrapeak.com at the end of March. Offers to buyers are actually going to unhook its capabilities even more, unleash it, if you will. So when we originally launched it, you could send up to 10 offers in the first tranche. Now we're going to open that up to 40. When something is in cart and you want to get the buyer, over the line effectively, you can now send them an offer when it's in cart. And now we're adding something called heavy browse, which means that if a buyer has clicked on your item more than 3 times, it makes it eligible to send them that personalized discount. That's been a huge feature. We talked about image cleanup, so that is launching this week on iOS and Android.
We need to cover more questions. We need more speakers. We need less questions. The tech didn't work. But wow, there's a lot for us to do to make sure we get the next 25 years. And so I just appreciate you taking the time and having the patience, and just keep that feedback coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
SD supported eBay.com.
Yes.